Can you answer this question correctly? If not, this video is for you. If you are preparing for WAEC, JAMB, joints, or 100 level student or JPEP student, this video is for you. Okay, the question says a particle that contains 17 protons, 18 neutrons, and 18 electrons can be written as, okay, these are the following option given. Let's assume you're not given this option were not given. Let's assume these options were not given. How will you be able to represent it correctly? How will you be able to answer this question correctly? In this video, I will teach you the right way to answer these questions. We say that the proton number is 17. Let's start with the proton number. Tells us that irrespective, you can see that here is chlorine, 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 chlorine. Actually, they are not correct. This chlorine is correct. This is correct. This is correct. Okay, because chlorine here has atomic number of 17, 17, has mass number of 37, 37. This mass number of 37, sorry, not 37, no, this mass number of 37 and 35. This mass number of 37 and 35 tells us that it is an isotope. You know, isotope tells us that they have the same atomic number but different in what? Mass number. Okay, this is actually also correct. But how will you know the best one? The question says 17 protons. Okay, let's start with the protons. Proton, irrespective whether it carries charges or not. You know, this one does not carry charges, but this one carries charges. Whether it carries charges or not, the proton number is always the same thing as the atomic number. That is, the atomic number is the proton number, whether it carries charges or not. So the atomic number here, we can say the atomic number equals to what? 17. Now, for the mass number too has a formula to get your mass number, and this formula is also constant. Mass number equals to the proton number plus the neutron number. What is the proton number? The proton number is 17 plus, what is the neutron number? The neutron number is what? 18. And that gives us 35. But listen. Okay. But the electron number, how do we get the electron number? Now, when we have an atom on a neutral state, for example, if you look at chlorine, here now, chlorine is on the neutral state. But here now, chlorine is not on the neutral state. Sorry. When we have there's a difference between this and this. There's a difference between Cl and Cl minus. This one, it has accepted one electron. It borrowed one electron, added to its own. But this one is on the neutral state. Now, on a neutral state, the proton number is what? 17. This proton number is the same thing as atomic number, right? On that same neutral state, the proton number is also the same thing as the electron number. That is, I'm talking about on this neutral state too. On this neutral state now, what is the atomic number? You know, atomic number is 17. Atomic number equals to what? 17. The proton number, let me represent it to be P, equals to 17. I'm still talking about the neutral state. The electron number on the neutral state is the same thing as the proton number. It's equals to the proton number. You understand? And it's equals to what? 17. This is applicable for elements on the neutral state, not only chlorine alone. For example, sodium is also there. Sodium, it can be sodium in this form. The proton number of sodium, the number of sodium is atomic number of what? 11. So its atomic number is 11, the proton number is 11, and the electron number is also what? 11. That is on the neutral state. Not only sodium, to all other elements. When they are neutral, the proton number is equal to the atomic number and is equal to the electron number. But when it is not neutral, whether it has accepted one or the electron, or whether it accepted not only one, some may accept two, some may borrow two, whether it accepted one or more electron or it borrows, their electron number we have to change. Electron number will no longer be equal to the what? The proton number. Let me repeat it. When it borrows electrons or accepted electrons, the proton number is still the same thing as atomic number, but the proton number is no longer equal to the electron number. So considering chlorine now, chlorine has atomic number of 17. Now the first orbital will take what? 2. The second orbital will take what? 8. And the third orbital will take what? 7. How many electrons? Chlorine wanted to obtain a stable, chlorine want to obtain a stable stage. So it wants to be stable. So to make chlorine stable, how many electrons does it need to be stable? It needs only 1 electron. So if you add that electron to this one now, if you add it to this one will become what? 8. This chlorine, it wants to, this is a neutral state. So it wants to obtain a stable state. So it needs 1 electron to be stable. So it will now borrow 1 electron added to this one. It will no longer have something like this. It will be 2, 8. Since another electron has been added to this 7, it will be this. But since it borrow, it will no longer be in neutral state like this. It will carry charges. It will carry something like this, because this minus is the same thing as -1. Tells us that it has borrowed 1 from someone, added to its own, added to the neutral state. Now this is a neutral state. So it has this for when it is still on the neutral state, but this one now is when it has borrowed, when it has carried charges like this, when it has carried charges. So it has added 1 electron to its own, making this one complete, to make this one 8. So the first orbital is 8, second one is 8, the third one is also what? 8. Here now, but since it borrowed 1 added to its own, it will be minus. But let's assume it gives out 1, it will be what? Like this one now, sodium. It's when it gives out 1, the first orbital will be 2, the second one will be 8, and the last one will be 1. So it can never see someone that will borrow in 7. It will rather give out that one, and when it gives out that one, it will be Na+. So this one now tells us that the electron number here, the proton number for this one is still 17, the atomic number is still 17, while the electron number is no longer 17. This plus this plus this, it is what? 18. So, and we're told that in this question that it has 18 electrons. So the best option that describes this is option C. Okay, stay tuned for more tutorial. See you in my next video. Kindly like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you.